Hello TGO. Today I'm going to show you how to completely detail strip a government-sized 1911. I've taken the grips off beforehand just to speed this up a little bit. Now the tools I use are going to be a small standard screwdriver, a 1/16 Allen wrench, a 3/32 Allen wrench, some pliers, and 10 span hammer. Just a rubber mallet. I'm going to do a safety check first, then I'm going to start the detail strip. Magazine's empty, and the chamber's empty. First, get your magazine and press down on the cap to the recoil spring while turning the bushing to the left. Let it out easily, then turn the bushing. Flip the gun over. Then you have this small notch right here. It needs to line up with the top of the slide stop lever. Push it out, then pull it out. Let the slide go forward, pull the guide rod out, and then the barrel. That is your basic field strip. Next we're going to go into the slide. What I'm going to use is my 3/32 Allen wrench. Now you have this small button right here. That button is used when depressed to let the slide stop, the firing pin stop out and the firing pin. So what I'm going to do is have the Allen wrench press down the firing pin, and as you can see, without pushing the button, the firing pin doesn't go all the way down. When you push on the button, it goes further down. Now from there, release the button and start moving the the firing pin stop forward. Once it's out, there it is. Now, next you're going to need to put your finger over the firing pin, push the button, and the firing pin comes out. There's your firing pin and firing pin spring. Last, you're going to need to take your extractor out, which is right there. Push the extractor backwards, and from there, turn it, and it comes straight out. And that's it for the slide, other than that little button. Now to get that button out, for a kimber, you have to take the rear sights off. So you basically have to take that screw out and then push it over to the side. But from what I understand, Kimber uses a hydraulic tool to put these sights on, so I'm not going to be taking them off. Next we're going to disassemble the frame. What you're going to do is you're going to leave the hammer back. You're going to need it to get the safety off. Now to get the safety off, you basically grab it here and you wiggle it back and forth while slowly pulling it towards you. Safety comes out and this little plunger is released. Pull the plunger out. There it is. Now as you saw, when the safety was pulled out, the grip safety started to come out. That's normal. Now what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to let the hammer come forward. To do that, you're going to need to hold on to the hammer while pulling the trigger and letting it up easily. Next you're going to need to get this little pin right here out that retains your mainspring housing. What I use is the 3/32 Allen wrench and the mallet. Then I just lean it up against the grips like that and then just tap it out. There's the retaining pin. The grip safety fell out on its own. And there's your main housing spring, mainspring housing. That just slides straight down. What comes out next is this. This is called your sear spring. It lifts up and comes out. What's next is the hammer. This pin right here, when pushed out, releases the hammer. Hammer is now out. This pin right here basically holds in your sear, your disconnector, and your Schwartz safety if you have one. So go ahead and push the pin out, and the sear and disconnector fell out easily. Then the Schwartz safety, usually just a tap and it falls out. Schwartz safety, disconnector, sear. Now what comes out next is going to be the magazine release. What I need for this is going to be the 1/16 Allen wrench. Now yours will either require an Allen wrench or a small standard screwdriver. This would probably cover it if it had a standard. You're going to depress the mag release button all the way. Then you're going to put the Allen wrench in, and then you're going to turn it counterclockwise. You hear the click and it'll come straight out. From there, you're going to turn it, as you can see, it's locked in. You're going to turn it, you're going to push in and turn it clockwise. Then it pops out. Mag release spring, and mag release lock pin. Finally, the trigger comes out. All you have to do is push it backwards and it pops right out. And that is it for the disassembly portion. The next movie will have the reassembly portion.